Yeah, let's go planning. Okay, so just a quick overview. This game, I'm flying 5 rogue class starfighters. I think it's really cool. So my opponent has got 3 defenders with standard loadout Jendon, super baddie, and then 2 Delta squadrons with fire control, heavy laser cannon. I do actually like that a lot. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah, so he's got 2 initiative 1s. I've got Dirge with heavy laser contra. I've got Cad Bane with cutthroat, synced Xanadu Blood, and Forlom. I should have switched cutthroat to marksmanship, but that's okay. Then I have got Victor Hell with Fearless, Sync Laser, Deadman Switch. So Victor Hell, if you shoot him and I didn't roll 2 dice, you get a stress. Then I've got the Outer Rim Hunter, which is just a generic with Sync Laser, False Transponder, and Engine Upgrade. And then last of all is Nomlum with Fearless, Sync Laser, and Deadman Switch. And Nomlum lets you copy initiative, which is pretty cool.
You have any system phase stuff?
No. Just like move and shoot. It's easy enough to remember. Cool.
Right,
let's do this. Definitely.
All right, that's fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. So
right, my ones.
Yeah, your ones. Oh yeah, nice.
Make sure they're not cheating here. They got pretty much everything on the dial.
They have everything. Yeah. Literally everything of all your generic actions.
Yep. All
cool.
Right.
Nomlum, I got 3 straight. Let's take a focus. Outer Rim, 3 straight. We are going to focus boost, I guess. Then Victor Hell, 3 straight. Dying. Sorry, I was just coughing and dying. Dirge will focus. There we go. Nice and simple. I've got false transponder codes, so it might be worth to take a lock if you need to, because you can do it for free, right?
Oh yeah, he does. He takes the lock for free, for sure.
Yes.
Let's do focus.
Cool. Yep. Well, no shooting this turn, definitely. And get rid of all that. I forgot to turn all this off. Sorry, everyone a little bit slow. So Victor Hell plays slow here with a 2 bank, just so he can try and get range on red while also keeping range 3. Nomlum can do he wants to keep Old Maid in his front arc. So I think we're going to 2 straight barrel roll. See if we can bait him over into the right-hand side. Headbench is going to 2 straight. We got bullseyes on each other. Dirge going for 2 hard. Try and get a bullseye on someone. Probably not. And then green can go for a 2 straight. Or I could 1 bank focus barrel roll. That gives me a decent... Yeah, but 2 straight also does that, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. I'm liking this. This is very quick. I like it. I've had way too many games where people were flying super slow. Can we focus roll there? I think I screwed that up. Well, you try the focus first, so this might be bad. We got it. Yay. We're over there. Your
Nice.
ones.
My ones.
Definitely. That's good.
What I want. I mean, I'm in your bullseye, so I'm not gonna be able to spend any of these tokens. What do you got?
I've got synced on Nomlum, yeah. Dirge is the only one with HLC, so.
Let me see if I want to roll instead. I mean, I have sync cannons too. Or
you have HLC, yeah. I mean, it's not it's not that bad. I think
we're gonna stay.
Yeah, I think in that position you're only gonna get hit by one what's it called? Dead to rights, so it's not bad.
Got my evade. I want to boost. Focus. I feel like I want to boost. Sure. Okay.
Nice, yeah. Cool. My 3. You got a 2
ships.
straight. Yeah, so I'm definitely not gonna have you in bullseye, but I will. I could lock you and just jam off something. This isn't really the turn I want to use it, so how about we focus boost? It's not bad. Then Victor Hell, 2 bank, focus boost. Cad Bang, 2 straight, focus boost.
Yeah, I think you got me on that one.
Yeah, just. And then Dirge goes for the 2 hard. If we focus roll, we don't get bullseye. Is it worth it to do that for my positioning next turn? I don't know. Well, you're not shooting at Dirge with yellow, but I mean, Jendon could get anywhere this turn. So how about we leave my bullseye there just in case I can catch Jendon, take a focus. Cool. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That would have just, like, do you want to press the button, pull it up?
Yeah. That's all right. Whatever.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's literally just that slight angle.
Yep. Cool.
Well,
all right.
The good news is there isn't too many shots coming in on him. Yeah. So.
I still have to roll, but I gotta get rid of this stupid.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Cool. So that's 1.
Yep.
Cool. So Nomlum will steal your initiative. So I'm initiative 6. I'll just place that on him.
You shoot first.
I'll shoot first. Well, even if I shoot at Jendon, well, yeah, you're dead to rights with no tokens, and I've only got. Yeah, we shoot at Jendon. He's more points. So synced laser cannon with a focus. We spend the focus for 3 there, definitely. Oh wow, nice. Legend. You're 6.
Wow. Guess we'll shoot up here.
Yeah, definitely. It's the right call. Oh, roll game. Takes a shield onto Nomlum. Cool.
Can you promote me? That's
yeah, sorry. I was wondering.
No worries.
What's your name? Right. There we go. Cool.
Thanks. Okay. All your ships.
Yeah. Yeah. Dirge will shoot Jendon range 3, so 2 dice. That's 1. Yeah, you're good. Nice. Victor Hell will shoot range 2 for sync laser cannon onto that guy. Sends a focus for 1. Ooh.
because it's the only time I can spend it.
Yes, you are correct. Actually, you're not on my bullseye.
Oh, I'm not.
No. Glad
That's-
you spent that. Yeah, so we'll sync laser cannon. So 3 dice.
Mhm.
So we're gonna now say 4 lom. So take 2 ions and say you can't use focus tokens. Not that you have any. Spend the focus. So 3.
Mhm.
And then after the attack hits, we'll spend both charges and give you an ion token.
Okay. So I take 2 hits.
Yep, 2.
On red. Okay.
Then my 3.
One. Oh, sorry. You 3. Yep.
We've got range 2 on Jendon, so we'll shoot a sync laser at him.
Sure.
Oh, nice 2 on a crit. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man. Jendon's on fire right now. Very nice.
All right. This will be HLC.
Yep, definitely. That's not good. There's 1 evade, so
Nope.
just dodged it. And then we'll both get 2. We'll both get 1, sorry, not 2, my bad. Everyone gets 1. And then we go end phase. Cool. So yeah, that was a good round for me, definitely. But it also really like it was a good round, but it also like not a lot of damage. And I feel like that's how this list is gonna fly. Is the fact that there's just gonna be a lot of chip damage just slowly going on. So Nomlom lost a shield, and Jendon lost 2, lost 1, and then there's no green, but we'll say he lost 1 shield, right? 2. Oh, they both lost 2. But yeah, it's not bad, and I feel like the like, how do you explain it? Oh, geez, let me get my dials right.
Ready when you are.
Just go for a 2 straight here. I can go for a 2 straight with a focus boost. Adam Hunter can go for 1 bank. He misses that. Cad Bank can go for 1 bank. Yeah. Cool, let's do it. That's you. So your 1s?
System.
No systems at all, so yeah. Yeah, nice. I keep forgetting. I do forget that those things have the white 4K. Yep, 1 straight. Cool. Probably should. So we just bump. So we will just focus there because we're taking a damage.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that. Then my 3. 1 bang. This guy just takes a focus. Actually, let's take a lock and do the false transponder codes onto red.
Okay.
And then Victor Hell, 1 bank. That is a juicy range 1, but there's no point keeping dead to rights, so we'll focus roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually, and then Cad Ions are 1 bank and just takes a focus.
Mm-hmm.
Then Dirge will 2 straight. Enemy bump, so stress focus.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's a weird position to be in with Jendon. Wow. Evade barrel to the right.
Well, I'm going to spend my first turn to do the once in a lifetime charge. Or barrel roll.
Yep, good call. I like that. Gets you out of greens and probably just out of range of Cad Bane.
Mm-hmm. We'll take a focus.
Yeah, cool. It also got you out of 2 dead to rights as well. So Nomlum will steal initiative at the start of the game.
Sure.
But you get to shoot first anyway.
Into
Who do you want? Into Nomlum? Yep, got it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Just leave it at 2.
Yeah. Takes a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Nomlum. Its range 3 obstructed onto red. Or we can go range 1 onto Jendon. How many shots? I got a HLC and 2 synced lasers into. HLC and 3 sync lasers, including my own, into red. Let's go all in on red. So sync laser, range 3 obstructed. Fearless, range 1 on Jendon would have been good. 2. Ooh.
Takes 1 on red.
Yep. And then Dirge goes for the HLC, range 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1 more dice. I'll just re-roll 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spend the focus for 3. Oh, nice. My 4s, Cad Bane will take the range 3. That's obstructed either way. So we'll take the range 3 obstructed onto yellow, who is not in bullseye. Yep. So sync laser cannon. We just spend the focus for 2. It's worth it. Ooh. I mean, you got double mods, so you could avoid it all.
I'll take the 1.
Yep, definitely. Cool. Then Victor Hell, range 2, sync laser cannon. 2. Nice.
2.
And then sync laser cannon, range 3. I'm gonna spend the lock. I might as well try and push damage while you've got no tokens. There's 2. Okay, cool. Luck didn't last the whole round.
No, that'll be half points. That's 3.
1, 2, 3. Cool. And then your 1s.
Into the outer rim, dude.
Yep.
Focus for 2.
Yep. Takes 2. So 2 shields.
Into the outer rim guy.
Yep. Nothing. Yeah. And then that's end phase.
Yep.
So get charges back. Both get 1 point. No one's been halved on my team yet. Yep. Cool. Remove everything. Let's get into next round. So that was like that was a good round. Like, I can't say it's not a good round, but it's also just like a little bit like man, like I didn't deal a lot of damage there for how many shots I threw. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to use Nomlum to force a 1 bank bump. I believe it's a bump. Yep. So 1 bank will be an enemy bump, so I can take a focus for free. Outer Rim Hunter is going to 2 straight. I think. No, you could 1 bank and just see where arcs you have. Victor Hell definitely takes the 1 bank there. Should be safe, right? Yeah, should be safe. And then Cad kind of wish he ionized himself again because Yeah, I should have ionized myself and given myself the one straight. But I guess we get to one bank focus roll. Might be good. Depending position, I don't have to because I'm planning on ionizing myself this turn. And then Dirge can do the 2 straight, which will not hit a friendly and might bump me. But I don't mind. Yeah. It's interesting. This is really interesting to fly. Like, very interesting to plan ahead, and not having one straights is really weird to work with. I'm not used to it. Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. See how this goes.
Yep. Cool. Yep, your guys. What do we got? Yep, nice.
Get the evade. Boost.
Nice. Wow. That was good. And that's a 3 bank. Yep, cool.
Just focus.
Yep, cool. So Numlum will 1 bank to the left and bump. It's not really. Yeah, I wanted to move Numlum first because if Delta was still there, it would have been it would have been the stay still bump. So I think we're going to risk not focusing here.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Outer Rim's going to bump as well. We will stress focus in that one. Then Victor Hell's going to 1 bank. We focus roll here just to get bullseye. So dead to rights. Give myself some space to move. Cadbane 1 banks. That's a bump. So we will stress focus. And then Dirge goes for the 2 straight, which should bump him. Oh, no, he lands cool. So maneuvers here. This Dirge does not have Fearless, so that's not very good. He's got no point repositioning. We just take a focus. Yeah, that works.
I was hoping you weren't going to do that. He doesn't move and get stressed.
Yeah, the 1 hard. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
Numlum.
Range 0.
Yeah, Numlum will steal and shoot of 6, and then you can do. It's just in firing arc, right? Let me double check.
Yep.
Yeah, in firing arc. Cool.
1.
Cool. Takes it. Woo. That's 3 out of 8, so 1 off half points. Sorry, 3 out of 7, so 1 off half.
Your shots.
Yep. So Numlum will just take the range 0 primary. 2 dice. There's 1. Beautiful. Dirge has the range 1 onto red, so we'll do that. We focus for 2 on a crit, definitely. Got the evade. So just 1 crit, as long as it's not direct. I feel it. Cool. My 4s. Well, Cad Bane probably has the easiest shot to guarantee the kill. So we'll do Sync Laser. 3 dice. We will 4-lum here. So we'll take 2 ions, and you're not allowed to use your focus token. And then we'll spend the focus. So 2. Beautiful. So that'll be dead. Cool.
Do you want to get rid of one of your? Do you want to get rid of anything?
No, I'll save it. There's no point. If I get rid of one ion, I'm still ioned. If I get rid of the stress, I still gonna do a blue ion maneuver next turn. Just save the ability. And then Victor goes for the range 2 onto Jendon with the sync laser. So 3 dice. Spends a focus for 3. Good roll. Oh, look at that.
Take one.
Legend. Jendon's been rolling decent evades all game. That's great. And then we've got the range 2 synced laser from Outer Rim. He's 2 on a crit. Wow. He's rolling good. Ooh. That's not good.
Bends the evade, takes 2 shields.
2 shields. Yeah, cool. I get 1, 2, 3
0.
more for the rest. Yep. There's 1 evade, so we're fine. Cool. End phase. We both get 1 again. Old mate. That's my point going. There you go. So Nomlum's 1 off being halved here. Yeah, so I'm actually liking this list. To be fair, it is a little bit different because of pardon me. It's a little bit different because of the fact that it's a little bit different. The fact that I'm versing 3 ship list, low initiatives, like definitely that is a reason he's losing here. And it's a fun, like the list he brought is fun list. I love the idea of it. It's just one of those lists where it's like you're taking low initiatives with decent guns that might not have decent guns when you shoot. I just might force a bump there. Yeah, so it's one of those things that just kind of sucks and you can't really do anything about it. But yeah, it's 2 hard will not get me bullseye, but a 1 hard barrel roll will if I can land it. Let's try that. Yep, good to go. Cool, that's you. So your one? Definitely. Nice. Cool. Nomlan will go for the 5k. Takes a stress. Green will go for the 2 bank. We will. Ooh, can we land a boost there? Boost won't get me arc actually. So let's just focus. Then Victor Hell goes for the 1 bank. Friendly bump, that's fine. I had to accept that. Takes a shield. Cadbane will ion or 1 bank. I did not think about that when planning maneuvers. Cool. Just takes a focus. And then Dirge will go for a 1 hard. Friendly bump. Damn. Roll. What we got? Nothing for Dirge. Cool.
Takes focus.
Yeah, definitely. It's the right call. Nomlum checks his thing. He'll steal it.
Yep. Range 0.
Range 0. Good roll. Nice. Yeah, so we'll take 3, so that's half points, 2 for you.
All right, let's see if he survives.
Yeah, Nomlum takes the range 3 synced laser with 3 dice. 2. Ooh, there's 1.
Half points. That's 4.
Yeah.
For you.
At least you get your ability up as well. That could help in this next shot. So Dirge will just take the range 3 with his primary. There's hit crit. Wow, nice. Oof.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that sucks.
Another 3 points for you.
Yep. Yep. Then Victor takes the range 1 into what's old mate. There is. I did not have a token, so 1 crit. Jeez, man. Old mate can't take an evade. Can't roll an evade to save his life. And then we'll take the range 2 synced laser. So we will 4-lum here. Take 2. Oh wait, is that if I'm not ionized this round? After rolling attack dice. No, I can do it while ionized. So yeah, so we just name the focus, spend the focus, and then give your focus. I'll give you an ion, sorry. Yep. And then my 3 has no shot. So your guy, he's got the HLC. Or you've got the obstructed range 3 shot. Yeah, I'll be on what 5 die, 4 dice with a focus.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'll shoot in the campaign.
Yeah.
Game's over. So it doesn't.
Good roll.
4.
I will take 2 shields. Cool. And then yeah, that'll be end phase 1 each. And get all them. 1 each. 1 hull, 2 shield.
You have time for another game?
How long will we go? 30 minutes. No. I need to be done by.
Okay.
I need to be done in the next 45 minutes. So that sucks. Sorry, man.
No worries.
Cool. I think Marcel messaged me. He was looking for a AMG game. So I mean, if you message him now and ask, you might be able to make it.
Yeah, we'll finish this one up and we'll see.
Yeah, cool. No worries. Yep, cool. I'm good to go.
Sure.
Same roll. One more time. Probably me. To you with the crit. Cool. Yellow. Nice.
Okay.
Numlum. 2 straight. Move, please. There we go. Focus. Then Outer Rim Hunter. 1 bank. I mean, I would think like strategically, you just sit there and make Jendon bump.
Sit there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just make Jendon
bump.
Victor will go for 1 bank. He'll stress focus because he's got a decent shot. Scout will go for the 1 bank. Oh, he landed. Oof. Nice. He can only focus because he's ionized. And then Dirge goes for the contraband 5k. And we'll take a lock. And a stress. Cool. Jendon.
He's gonna bump with a 1 straight anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So Numlum steals initiative 6. You shoot first anyway.
Yep.
All the marbles here. That's 1.
1.
That's 1. Cool. Numlum. Sync laser cannon onto Jendon. Or we can shoot into yellow. Let's shoot into yellow. Sync laser cannon into yellow. Spend the focus for 3. That was a good shot. Yeah, wow. These things are not rolling well.
Nope.
For you. No. Yep, so range 1 from Dirge. Dead to right, so no focus spend. I'll spend the lock. You live. Nice. Then Cadbane just shoots range 1 into Jendon. 3 dice. 2. Can spend your focus here. And you've got your ability up, so yeah, just do that. And then Victor Hell. Last shot range 1 into Jendon. This hit crit. Oh gosh, man, that's horrible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you
Is that-
just the rolls are just like ruining it. Honestly, the rolls have
Almost a
been
-10.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, okay. Like I gotta say, your movement hasn't been bad in the game. It's just you've rolled 81 green dice and had 7 less evades than expected. That's horrible.
I rolled 37 blanks.
37 blanks. So almost 50% of your dice have been blanks. 45%.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, do you want to try and kill Outer Rim Hunter? You've got a shot. You might be able to.
Nah.
Are you sure?
Nah, we're good.
It's moral victory, though. It's a moral victory.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
It's range 1 as well. Like, you need 2 hits. So a full string will get him. There you go. Almost. I just have to roll one blank here. There you go. Moral victory. You get some points. Actually, that'll be 2 more. But good game, man. Yeah, that was very tough with the dice.
Yeah, it was. No worries. It was fun.
Yeah. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for that.
All right, cool. No problem.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah. That's just shit luck. Like, I gotta say, like, he was at a disadvantage just for flying 3 ships, but if you're flying defenders, you need good luck. He had some okay rolls in the start with Jendon, but then it just went all downhill. He was barely getting 1 evade on a 3-die roll. He even he did a couple of 4 dice, 4 and 5 dice defense rolls where he only rolled 1 evade or a bunch of focuses. So this is one of those games where I can fully say that luck was the most important factor in this game. The ship count also was a big factor, but if we just go over the luck, so InnKeeper rolled 81 green dice, and he rolled 7 less evades and 7 more blanks. So 45% of his dice were blanks. That is horrible. Like, how would you feel if every single time you rolled dice, like, you just rolled half of them blanks? Like, that's just a sucky game. And I feel bad. He played well, and he wasn't necessarily blaming his dice, but like, you blame your dice. Like that, I would blame my dice if he had 50% of your greens being blanks. For his reds, also really bad. Like, your crits, you only rolled 2 crits, so 2.5 less than expected, 1 less hit than expected, 2 more eyes, and 2 more blanks. So that is still not very good. He only rolled 37 reds. For me, I rolled 71 red dice with 40% of my red dice being hit. So it's literally basically the exact opposite of his blanks for defense. Like, that's horrible. Like, yeah, and I also rolled a decent amount of eyes. So I rolled 2.5 more hits than expected, 1 less crit. So that evens out to basically even for straight damage. Then I rolled 3 more eyes than expected and 2.5 less blanks than expected. So that's a 1.15. So I call that average. Green dice, I rolled only 23 green dice, which is because I'm only taking 3 shots around. I rolled 1.5 less evades. Pardon me. 0.25 more eyes and 2 more blanks. So negative 1.4. I say that's average. Like, I rolled basically average and he rolled negative 10. Like, come on. Like, it's a dice game. That's one of those, it's one of those games where it just absolutely sucks. Like, it just absolutely sucks. Like, there's nothing you can do when you get diced, and it is 100% the worst feeling ever. It is just the worst feeling. But let's just talk about my tools, playing the game. I do agree. I think the spread out was good. I liked Dirge being here. Let's just talk about the list first. I like my list. I think it's a really interesting concept to play 5 rogues. Because for one, they have easy access to munitions, so everyone can carry sync lasers, and Dirge, who's I5, can carry a proton cannon or a heavy laser cannon. I love that. That's great. Like, I think it's like you're not like X-Wings, a bunch of X-Wings where you're rolling 3 dice and then 4 at range 1. You're only rolling 3 at every single attack. But that is still, what's 3 times 5? That's still 15 red dice a turn with soft mods, with focuses, single mod. So that's still good. And then if Dirge gets his proton, his heavy laser cannon, that is 16 dice a turn. That's great. And that definitely added up. Everyone had a shot every turn. I think there was one person who missed a shot, and that was I can't even remember. But yeah, so I think I like heavy laser cannon on Dirge. I think that it's one of those upgrades that everyone doesn't use because if you have access to proton cannons. But I feel like in a list like this where I've got a bunch of ships that are moving before me, if I play it right, there's more opportunity. Like, I'm not always sorry, need a cough. So I'm not always having everyone shooting the same target. I'm splitting up damage. So if I play it like this, where I do 2 groups of 2 and then Dirge coming around, if each group of 2 is shooting 1 target each, Dirge is flanking. Let's just say Dirge is flanking. He might get a HLC onto that one. So now you're getting shot 3 times. Next turn he might play slow and catch the next target. So then I'm shooting him next turn and getting a HLC on him. So I'm spreading damage, which isn't good, but these ships are very maneuverable. Playing with the 2 groups of 2 means that they can, like, because these guys came in to challenge this guy, turned in to shoot him. Then these guys ended up actually shooting the other one, I believe. At least with Cad Bane shot the other one. Numlum shot into him. Yeah, so it's good splitting them up into 2 groups of 2. I think the setup was key. Nomlum in the middle, facing this rock. The 3 straight put me perfectly here, right? So I can decide, okay, well, I can boost this way or boost this way, and then I can either challenge this side or this side. Instead, I barrel rolled. I also have access to. Then the 2 straight barrel roll put me like here. Sorry, I wasn't. I think I was back here. Yeah. How do you explain it? It's hard to see because I've got all the ships there. But the 2 straight barrel roll gave me the option to either come out into this slot here or this slot here. So I like that idea. I always was gonna go here because I just had a feeling he would come towards the center. And like you can't really explain that because it's just a matter of like the amount of reps you've played, what you think your opponent's going to do, how their list should be flying. Like he should be flying towards the center, giving him options to 4K out, group everyone up so you can do 4Ks out of there. That's what you should be doing. And I feel like moving Numlum here would have had my best chance of hitting that arc because I don't think Jendon's going after Cad Bane who can ionize him. So I think that was a good decision. Chucking the outer rim all the way up here, I think that was a good decision as well. Gave me the boost into this slot here. Gave me a shot. Like I could have jammed, but like I didn't have the shots I needed to jam. And then next turn when I did come in, that's a bad example, but when I did come in, I had option to jam the guy over here who I ionized last turn. So I knew exactly where he was going to be. I knew I could get at least 3-4 arcs on him and jam him, get rid of his focus or evade or whatever he took. So I think having that jam tech's really good. I think honestly, it might even be worth it to switch Victor Hell to another outer rim hunter. Like just because you're having the sync laser cannon false transponder is really strong. Like I could switch him to sync laser cannon false transponder, but I mean, actually, you know, I don't know why I focus boosted on that turn. I should have just boosted. I forgot I had engine upgrade. I do like the idea of having Deadman switch on Victor and giving him Fearless just so to make him a more efficient attacker, because that means Victor and Nomlum can get in there Fearless for good mods. So I do like the idea of having that one-off tech. Having a two of that would be great, but I think it's only needed on 1. It could be good for later on, but your opponent can just trigger it themselves if they want. I liked how I made Cad Bane just 3 straight up here. Like I think that was a good decision. And then dialing in the 2 straight here, because he boosted, I was able to get into that bullseye there. Get him in. Sorry, I just missed bullseye, but it was very close. Like, I realized that when I ion myself, I probably should have ion the one straight, because he was, if he's not in my bullseye and he goes to one straight, he would have been in my bullseye. He definitely would have been in my bullseye. So a one straight would have been better for that ion, but the one bank wasn't bad. Gave me, I was about here, so it gave me that lane to ion myself again, one straight, one bank barrel roll like I was planning. It's good, and these ships have good linked actions. Focus into barrel roll. Focus into barrel roll. Focus into boost. Evade into barrel roll. Great actions to position yourself where you need to. Yes, you are stressing yourself, but these dials are great. Like, these dials are really good. Like, you have fast escape blue maneuvers. You have good bank blue maneuvers to get rid of stress and let you boost. You have good turn maneuvers, which are white. And then you've also still have access to a 3 bank and access to a 3 hard red if you need that. The 5K is great because that gives you a lot of distance. The 2 Talon roll lets you pivot very easily, like a really tight pivot. Like that. That is great. Like, I love that. I love the fact that they just have all of those really good maneuvers up their sleeves. I just think it's a fun chassis to run 5 of. I think the spam of dead to rights is just so stupid. I love it because, like, I didn't mention it before, but you've got that's probably why you should only probably take 1 false transponder codes, because with the amount of dead to rights you have, if you can just land them, like look at this situation here. Like, let's just undo a couple turns of movement here. Let's just go back to this. Oh, he did the 1 bank there. And then it was outer rim. Let me just set this up for a second. And you're there. So let's just look at all these bullseyes I can have on the field. Let's just whip them all out. Let's do it. Like, look at that. Like, if you get caught in any of those spots there, like, especially having this section here, like, just having that whole area there saying, okay, bro, if you're going to come in, if you happen to land here, which you did, even if you did a 1 bank or a 1 straight or something, you were caught in 1, maybe 2 dead to rights. You would be caught in 2. If you come into here, this area here, you're caught in 2. If you came over this way and you're down here, you're caught in 1. If you're anywhere along here, you're caught in another. Like, the amount of like control you can have and the amount of shots you can take that they just can't spend is just so useful. And spamming 5 of them is amazing. I think it's just like, I played a tournament game with 2 of these rogue classes, and dead to rights is what won me that game. I got so much damage off where he was double modded with defensive tokens, evade focuses, and I was just like, okay, man, you can't spend it. Sorry. Like, it is just so busted. I just think it's so lovely that you can do that in Scum. It feels like it's such a scummy thing to do, just to say, oh yeah, don't spend your token. Oh yeah, I'm gonna false transponder you. You don't have a token anymore. Like, it's just beautiful. I love it so much. And then the fact that it also works with munitions, it's just why perform an attack. Pardon me. It's just like the fact that you can just use it with munitions. It works with heavy laser cannons, so Dirge at I5 is perfect carrier for a bullseye weapon. Everyone else just taking a 3-die gun is just so strong to have that. Like, I was honestly thinking of taking ion cannon HLC on this outer rim guy, just to have options of that like just to have like a two cannons where you can say, oh yeah, this guy's got bullseye, and this guy also has a 3 dice attack where he can eye on you. Like, that's extra ion tech on top of Cad Bane. I also think played so many games with Zuckus just because that's what I was using on AMG points. But Forlom is just such a neat upgrade. While you perform an attack after rolling attack dice, so you can see what you've rolled. So if you've got mods, you can be like, oh yeah, I rolled 3 eyes, so I'm definitely going to fall on you because I'm getting 3 hits. You may name a type of green token. If you do, gain 2 ion tokens, and during this attack, the defender cannot spend tokens of the name type. I love it. It works so well having Dirge shoot, potentially spending tokens, having Victor shoot, potentially spending tokens, and CAD coming up with that last shot. Bam. Like, it's perfect to shut down munitions carriers that rely on locks. It's perfect to ionize someone and force them into a position where where you can say, okay, cool. Yeah, you can only one straight. Oh, look, if you one bank, you are in 3 of my bullseyes. it's just such a neat upgrade, I think. And it just works so well with Cad Bane's ability to pass off the ions. Like, even on a ship that doesn't pass ions, if you have a large base ship, that is so good. Like, yes, you ion yourself if you're a large base ship, but sometimes that opens up decent maneuvers for you if you don't have a one bank. And it also opens up the one straight on Cad Bane's dial, which you normally wouldn't have, which I gotta say is such a good move because that gives you that slow move you need when you need it. It's, yeah, I can't say how highly I've started, how much I love using Forlom on Cad Bane and how much I've been making lists that specifically run Cad Bane so I can use this Forlom tech because it's just beautiful. Not only are you dealing damage, but you're ionizing. You have the potential to do 3 hits and an ion damage. Like, compared to an ion cannon or an ion turret where you can only get a maximum of 1 hit and a couple ions, it's just so useful. Like, it's just so useful. Okay, I've done enough saying how good it is. Let's talk about loadouts real quick. I might as well. So let's pull up the Yasby link just to make it a little bit easier. That's my opponent's list. So Dirge could switch to Proton Cannon. I've explained how I do like the idea of the heavy laser cannon to potentially shoot it 2 turns in a row. And I feel like it might not be worth it because you do get your. I actually want to play this list more often because it is a bounty in one of the 3-1-2 leagues. So I might actually play it, playing all ships of the same chassis. But proton cannons, the pluses of proton cannons is you get that focus to crit conversion. So you get a free soft mod on your attack, which is really strong. It also lets you score crits, so it's good in certain situations. Downsides of it is you can only fire it every second turn because it needs to charge up twice. So you spend it, you get a charge back. Next turn you can't fire it, you get a charge back, and then you can use it the 3rd turn. They're both 5 points. They're both HLC only takes 1 cannon slot. That doesn't matter because we don't have enough loadout to take 2 cannons anyway, unless it's a jamming beam. So I do think that it depends what like squads you're versing. Like, let's just say you're versing a swarmy list, probably take HLC. If you're versing a list, like if you're versing in a faction, if I'm talking in terms like the 3-1-2 league where you can tailor your list to the scenario. Like if you're playing salvage, definitely take a proton cannon. If you're playing assault where they're all spread out, I would take a HLC. If I'm playing chance, I probably would take a proton cannon in chance. Actually, no. You would take a you wouldn't take a proton cannon in chance. You would take a HLC because your opponent's probably just going to be flying in the middle like this game. And the reason I couldn't get multiple HLCs off is because we crowded the middle. So in assault, I would probably just take a proton cannon. Not assault, sorry, chance. I would take a proton cannon. And then last one is scramble transmissions. I would take a HLC and scramble because as kind of like assault, 3 objectives, they're going to be more spread out. There's a higher chance of you catching a ship and then moving and catching another ship who's further away. So I like that idea. For Cad Bane's loadout, I talked about how much I love Forlom. An upgrade that you could change for is Zuckus, which is you can take a stress to reroll their defense die, reroll one of their defense dies, and then you can pass the stress off. So that's really strong for It's really strong to also lock someone's maneuvers. So it doesn't really lock their maneuvers, but it means no turnarounds. It means they're stressed, so they have to do a maneuver. It means they might be double stressed, so they have to take a turn without action. So there is pluses and minuses to Zuckuss over Forlom. I just like the idea of Forlom forcing them to do one of two maneuvers, which is a bank or a straight, a one straight or a one bank, which is just really good. It also frees up my dial, giving me one straights. It also means they can't spend tokens. So if you don't have dead to rights, you could it helps for that because it's still preventing a green token expenditure. And I guess with Forlom you get two loadout instead of one. I've been running Cutthroat because the way Cutthroat reads is, let's just get it. After another friendly ship at 0 to 3 is destroyed, if that ship is limited, so everyone but Outer Rim Hunter can activate this. You may remove one of your orange or red tokens or recover non-recurring energy on your ship card or one of your equipped upgrade cards. So it is only for getting rid of stress and ions because my pilot ability is a recurring thing. And yeah, that's all I've got. So looking at that, I don't think it's really that good when you think about it because it has to line up perfectly. You have to be stressed, which you won't be stressed if you just did an ion maneuver. You have to be ionized and pass one off to get rid of it. So it's very, very situational. And that means you already have had to attack. So it's only good if they're shooting after Initiative 4 or after you. So I honestly think Marksmanship's a better upgrade. We're not taking Mark Sable, we're not taking Deadeye Shot, we're not taking Composure because for starters with Composure, we already get a focus into a linked action. So, and our boost is red, and we can only barrel roll if we link it. So, I think Marksmanship is the right call there. I think Cutthroat's, it's like a good thing, like when you think about it, but realistically, it's not going to trigger. And it's not going to matter when it triggers because you are ionizing yourself. So if you are stressed, you will get rid of it. So yeah, we're going to switch up to Marksmanship. I think that's a good choice. I've played Cad Bane with this build 3 times. No Cutthroat at all. This game, no one died, but still, someone died at the end, but still, no Cutthroat. I don't think it's worth it. Because if Cad Bane's living enough to do multiple Forloms, he's not going to be able to use it. Victor Hell, Fearless, Sync Laser, Deadman Switch. I like the build. What else could you put? Baffle? No. You could try and play into your ability and take a cloaking device, but that's most of you can't take Sync Laser and cloaking, so that's not worth it. You could, as I said, use Sync Laser, False Transponder. That also works. As I said earlier, you've got a bunch of dead to rights as it is. It's mainly would be good for taking off locks, and we've already got a False Transponder in the list, so there's a chance that he just gets rid of that anyway. You could go Contra Marksmanship. That might be good. The way I fly my rogues is I don't really tend to do a lot of red maneuvers because they're very maneuverable as they are. So I would prefer Fearless for the Fearless for that free hit to crit if you get into blank or a focused any result to a hit. Sorry, let's talk about that if we're next to each other, looking at each other. Sorry, no, words. So we're going to keep Deadman Switch Fearless. I think the False Transponder build would be good to test out maybe once. Otherwise, you go Marksman Engine upgrade, but these guys aren't really that. Like the way I play them, their dial's good enough to get me out. Outer Rim Hunter. This guy could change a bit. So as I was talking about earlier, you could fly a HLC and a ion cannon, or auto blasters, tractor beam. You could do any of those. Like auto blasters would actually be pretty cool, but I think that's not really worth it. Like your initiative 3, you're not getting your bullseye to roll an additional die too much. It's only range 1 to 2, so your range 3 shots are still bad. The chances of you landing a HLC is going to be entirely on your opponent getting blocked or not being able to repo. So I would prefer just running the Sync Laser build. If we take Sync Laser again, we have 9 loadout to work with. Like we can't take another cannon unless we're taking something like cloaking device or inertial dampeners, which no, I'm not taking. The next best upgrade would be false transponder codes. I mean, feedback array could be cool to get damage if multiple people bump into you. That actually could be an interesting build to try out. But then again, we're still wasting 3 loadout because we're basically only going to be taking engine upgrade here. So it's like really like not worth it. I think feedback array would be interesting to try out for a game, but I think the false transponder codes just work better to support the rest of the team. And the chances of you the chance of you actually using feedback array, like I probably would bump into myself by the time I want to use it. But it is cool. Like maybe if you're versing a swarm, maybe if it's versing a trade swarm, you take feedback array. But I like false transponders. Numlum last on the list. Again, only 11 loadout like Victor Hell. So basically, we could do synced laser. He's got a missile on this one. So we could do synced laser. No prockets because we only have 11 loadout. Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of limited to. I don't want that. We're kind of limited to what we can afford. So you're not doing HLC on Numlum. He's not getting it. Like you could go ion cannon, sync laser, maybe. You could take. I don't know what mod that mind me. I just freaking died. Sync laser, ion cannon, HLC, not worth it. Sit back in. Ion cannon, HLC is not worth it. You're initiative 1. You don't get a high initiative unless you steal it. 5 loadout. Could take false transponder codes. You could go a list of Victor with synced false transponder, Outer Rim with synced false transponder, and Numlum with synced false transponder. I don't actually think that's a bad idea. Just spam your token preventing stuff. It is one off, but you have 3 of them. If your opponent's not locking you, you get full reign of who you want. Damned. Missiles, like you could take a missile. Like there's options for you to take a missile over a cannon, but again, you're initiative 1. You're better off taking a focus token or an evade token for defense / offense. Like I would prefer not taking locks. I think in a list like this, you just need to go for survivability. So I think focuses is your best call. Talents, we have up to 5 points for talents. Like, I mean, could go trick shot, not really worth it. You could go squad leader. I mean, that's not bad. But I think at that point, if you wanted to do a coordinate in this list, I don't think squad leader's the play. I think it would just be more worth it. If you wanted to get a coordinator, I think it'd be worth it to, instead of taking Nomlum, make him a 3-pointer, bump Outer Rim Hunter to a 5-point ship, Gory, Fen, Han, anything like that. Then you got a coordinator, 3 rogues for attacking, and another attacker. So that actually might not be a bad played, but I'm just wanted to work on the idea of 5 rogues. Enduring, nah. Like you're already taking focus actions. I don't think enduring's worth it unless you are playing salvage. Actually, salvage enduring spam could be really good on rogues. That's actually a good idea, honestly. If I was playing this list in salvage, I'd be playing all of these rogues with enduring if I can make it, but that's only Victor and Nomlum really. Elusive, not bad. As I say, I don't do a lot of red maneuvers with my rogue classes. Everything just has to line up. Like in this game, only reason I did a red maneuver on Nomlum is because, for one, I was only taking a range 0 shot and potentially a range 1 shot if I didn't kill the defender, which I did kill the defender, so that didn't happen. Predator doesn't work with sync laser cannon. Not worth it. Because if it doesn't work with sync laser cannon, then you're only using it when you're shooting range 1. And then at that point, you might as well take Fearless because most of the time you will be face to face. So that's why I always pick Fearless over Predator in that situation, especially on low initiative ships like this. You already have an evade, no pointing debris gambit. Marksmanship, I mean, marksmanship isn't bad, but you're initiative 1. Like, you're not lining up bullseyes that easily unless you're bumping, and then you can't modify if it's range 0. Cutthroat, no. Marketable closure, no. Okay, so basically, if I go for the best talent, Fearless, 2 loadout left. I don't know. What was I running on this guy? What did I have on him for the game? Deadman switch, yeah. That's another Deadman switch carrier. So I like that. That's fun. Got 2 Deadman switch carriers, so woo. But yeah, so like looking at the list, like I think I've made the most strategic decisions. Changing Cutthroat to marksmanship is probably the only choice you can make. You could even go Deadman switch to another Deadman switch, but at that point you're damaging yourself more than you're probably damaging your opponent. So yeah, it was good. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. It was a good part of it. It was a good game. Thank you for listening to me cough my ass off. Yeah, it's fine. Bye bye.